I think I tried to, try to save people, because I've feared for them going to this horrible place called hell. And I'm sure a lot of people are, and maybe this woman is too. You know, I don't know. I can't read her mind or her heart. But I couldn't rest in the love that Christ gave to me, because He hadn't given it to me yet. And I have it now. I have that rest, because I know that Jesus Christ is going to save the whole world. I got nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Okay? And now I truly do love people. Now I can rest. And I know that sounds, it's overly too much, but it is a rest. Now I can lay back. I can recline in my easy chair. And I can look at the world. And I can see the people for what they are. The good, the bad, the in-between. And I can love the human race. And I can see them with all their faults. But I can see that there's love behind it. And their love for their children. I smile at children now. I see them, and I just see them as beautiful creatures. And I look at them, the mothers and the fathers, loving them, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And I can see the interaction of human beings, friendships, and I see how that is. And now I truly do love that aspect of life. Where before, it was all a mental thing. It was all about getting the word out, telling people about Jesus Christ in that way. But now it's more about me enjoying it. And hopefully by me enjoying it, by enjoying life, and by when someone asks me about it, yes, of course, I'll talk to them about it. And I don't necessarily think that it's only Christians that are going to be not going to have to be going dipped into the lake of fire. I think there are going to be a lot of people from a lot of other faiths not having to go into the lake of fire. And I think it's because they have genuine love, agape love in their hearts that God gave to them. Now, they may not know the name of Jesus Christ, or they may not know that Jesus Christ gave them that love, or who the God is in specifically, but if they have that love, that genuine kind of love for humanity, then I believe on the day when God judges us, those are the people that are going to be said, I knew you. And when they say to Him, Lord, when did we give you drink when you were thirsty? And when did we clothe you when you were naked and come and visit you when you were in prison? And He said, well, when you did it to the least of my brothers, you did it to me. People that are going to talk to Jesus then are going to say, when did we do this to you? I don't remember it. Well, yeah, because they didn't know the scriptures. So there have got to be people that didn't know Jesus Christ, book knowledge-wise, that are of other faiths, that had the love. Let's take Gandhi, for example, okay? Gandhi, great man. All right, I got to wrap that up quick. Gandhi, a great man, did his thing, did all great things for his people, got his India, freed India through non-violent means. One of my top favorite people in history. Okay, I mean, how could he not have the love of God inside him, or Mother Teresa, or people like that? Okay, Martin Luther King, and some of these people are going to know Jesus by name, and some aren't. Now, if you disagree with me on that, which I know most Christians will, then you tell me how much book knowledge that you need. Do you have to know the name of Jesus Christ? Do you have to know all about God the Father? What about Noah's Ark? Or how about how much of this or how much of that? I mean, it was accounted Abraham, okay? And Abraham knew nothing of the future, not in the sense that he knew zero, but he knew nothing about the actually existing during the future. So he might have known certain things, but he wasn't there seeing it happen at the time, obviously. He might have known a little bit, but he didn't know everything. So how much do you have to know? Adam and Eve, how much did they have to know? So what I'm saying is that I believe there are going to be two groups. There's going to be one group on the one hand and one group on the other. On the right hand are going to be the sheep, and the other hand, left hand, are going to be the goats. And the sheep are going to be a mixture of both faiths, of all faiths. And on the left hand, the goats are going to be a mixture of all faiths. But what's not going to count to God is their faith, in the sense that, who they called and who they said God was. But it's going to be that if they have that agape love inside them. Okay? And I think that if I were a Hindu and I went before judgment, okay, and I have the love of God inside me, I have love for the human race, and I went up and God said, I'm the Lord, and I am the one that you should have been praying to that whole time, instead of whoever Hindus pray to or whatever. I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, God, I got it wrong, but I did live my life with love. And I think that that's what's going to happen. He's going to say, yeah, you're right. And then goes that flip. It's a quick flip. Oops, I messed up. Or I didn't have the right one. But it's not even like that in the sense, because God planned it all. So he's going to know, and I think he does things on purpose, like allows people that are of other faiths or of no faith, okay, to be loving, kind, caring human beings with the true agape love within them. And that is what's going to count on Judgment Day. Nothing else is going to matter. And that's what's going to burn up. All that other stuff, it's going to burn up. Okay? And there's reference in the Bible to that. All a man's works will burn up. But he himself will be saved. Okay? So all you people, fundamentalist Christians, that think that there's a hell and that people are going to burn up and all that other stuff, I mean, there's a passage right there that says, the works will be burned, but the man himself will be saved. It's right there. Okay? So I showed you about the gate, the path, the road, whatever you want to call it, whatever way you want to interpret it, that Apolomai, Jesus came to save those that are Apolomai, and now I'm showing you that she obviously made a mistake in that she's saying that little hole that they fell into, which has another meaning, which I don't have time to talk about, but anyway, is not hell. Okay, so there you go again. There's another person making another mistake. And now I'm telling you about what it truly takes to be one of God's. And that is love. I can feel it in my heart. I know it's true. It's a feeling that you can't explain. And all you Universalist Christians, you know what I'm talking about. You know what a burden of bricks that fell off your shoulders the day that you found out there wasn't any hell. And all you people out there that don't have any faith, or that do have a faith but it's different, you're listening to my voice, my tone, what I'm saying, okay? You know my voice, okay? We know each other's voice. We know who's saying things out of love and who's not, alright? Listen to my voice, listen to my tone.